Assalamualaikum everyone, this is me Muhammad now. Welcome back to the AI session. Assalamualaikum everyone, this is me Muhammad now Business World. I'm a student of Rehan School Online Academy. I'm 10 years old and I'm from first level and I'm 10 years old. Today my session with Rehan School class couple. So start the session, no time waste. Hi Rehan School class helper.
Great try. I'd give this caption a 6 out of 10. It's clear and polite, but we can make it more natural and friendly for viewers. Now let's see what we can do to improve this. First, anyhow at the beginning sounds a bit off. It's better to say something like all right or so to end more smoothly. Second, instead of I will see you, it's more natural to say see you or catch you. Here's the improved version for you. All right, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Urdumin samja. Tumhari lain tike lekin thodi si awkward lag rahi the. Anyhow ki jaga all right. Zyada natural lagta hai. Or I will see you ki jaga bas see you ya catch you bolna zyada friendly lagta hai. Acha kam kiya. Tum say thoda or improve karo. Or if your practice say dum 10-10 score le sak. Video kis task ke liye bana rahe the. TEDx interview ya koi aur. You're welcome. That was a fun phrase. Thanks, y'all. Sounds super casual and friendly, like you're talking to a group. Are you planning to use it in a caption or video ending? Or just trying out new expressions?
Oh yeah, okay. So my next question is,
Cool.
what does comfort
Are
zone?
you working on a new caption or task today? I can help you polish it up or check if everything is perfect before posting.
Okay. So my next question, what does comfort zone really mean?
Great question. A comfort zone is a place where you feel safe and relaxed, where everything is familiar and easy. You're not stressed, you're not scared, but you're also not growing much. When you step outside your comfort zone, you try new things, take risks, and sometimes feel nervous. But that's how you learn and improve. Have you ever done something that felt scary at first, but helped you grow later?
Oh yeah, okay. So my next question is, why do most people hesitate to leave their comfort zone? 6 example.
Nice follow up. Most people hesitate to leave their comfort zone because they're afraid of failing or being judged. It feels safer to stay where they already know what to do. For example, imagine someone who's worked the same office job for 5 years. They're really good at it, but deep down, they want to start their own business. They don't do it because they're scared they might lose money or people might say they made a bad decision. So, even if their dream is outside the comfort zone, fear holds them back. Have you ever felt that way about trying something new?
Oh yeah, okay.
Exactly, it does go on. That fear or hesitation can stay for a long time if we don't take small steps to push past it. But once you take that first step, things slowly get easier. Have you tried stepping out of your comfort zone recently? Maybe with a video, interview, or talking to someone new?
Oh yeah, okay. So my next question is what about how can stepping out of comfort zone lead to personal growth?
Love that question. Stepping out of your comfort zone helps you grow because it teaches you new things and builds your confidence. When you face challenges, you learn how strong and smart you really are. For example, doing your first interview might feel scary, but after a few times, you get better at speaking, listening, and thinking fast. That's growth. Can you think of something you've done recently that made you feel proud because you pushed yourself?
Oh yeah. Okay, so my next question is, what are some small ways to start pushing boundaries daily?
Great thinking. Some smart and simple ways to push your boundaries daily are: talk to one new person, try doing something in English, or take on a small task that feels a bit challenging. Even recording one short video or asking one brave question like you're doing now, these are powerful steps. It doesn't have to be big, just consistent. What's one small thing you could try today that would push you a little out of your comfort zone?
ये पागल हुई है, तुम्हें लगता जाना है?
I love how curious you are. You're asking really deep and thoughtful questions. So let me break it down. Fear can make even the best players or avid players feel stuck. They might worry, what if I fail? What if I look bad? That fear stops them from trying something new, even if they have talent. It's like their mind becomes a wall, blocking their courage. Let's say a great football player never tries to play in a new position because he's scared of making mistakes. He stays in his comfort zone and misses the chance to become even better. Now, about your last sentence, did you mean to ask something in Urdu? I didn't fully catch it. Can you say it again slowly?
Oh yeah, okay. So my next question is ChatGPT. Hey, can comfort zone affect our career progress? How? Take example.
Nice. Yes, ChatGPT can really affect career progress in a good way if you use it smartly. For example, let's say you're starting a small business, but you're not sure how to write a product description or a caption. You can ask ChatGPT to help you write it quickly and professionally. That saves time and makes your work look better. Or if you're preparing for a job interview, you can practice questions with ChatGPT. So it's like having a personal helper in your pocket. Would you like me to give you a sample example of how someone used ChatGPT to grow their career?
Oh yeah, okay. So my next question will ChatGPT is what role does the failure play in growth outside comfort zone?
Ooh, great question again. I think you meant, what role does failure play outside the comfort zone? Right? Failure is actually a big part of growing. When you step outside your comfort zone, you will face failure sometimes. But that's not a bad thing. It teaches you what doesn't work so you can improve. Think of failure like a teacher. For example, if someone gives their first TEDx talk and forgets their lines, they might feel embarrassed, but they learn how to prepare better next time. Without trying, they'd never grow. Have you ever failed at something and then got better because of it?
Oh yeah, okay. So my next question is how what about why is comfort zone essential for innovation
Nice
and
to
creativity?
meet you, Falcon. That's such a cool name. Are you working on an interview, a TEDx talk review, or some other school task right now? I'd love to help
Okay.
you make it awesome.
Okay. My next question why is comfort zone essential for innovation and
That sounds exciting, Falcon. Essentials for immersion on GPT-3 sounds like a deep and smart topic. Just to be clear, are you planning to make a video lesson, a Canva post, or write a caption about it? And when you say immersion, do you mean how to fully use GPT-3 for learning or creating content? Let me know so I can help you explain it in the simplest way possible.
oh yeah, okay. So my next question is what are the physical benefits of changing routine?
Wow, Falcon, you're diving deep into the world of AI. That's amazing. Just to help you out, here's something important to know. Right now, the most advanced model available publicly is GPT-4, and there's no official GPT-5, GPT-6, or higher yet. People sometimes imagine what future versions could be like, but they don't exist at the moment. Are you thinking of making a video or post comparing different versions? Or are you just exploring how AI will grow in the future? Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Oh, yeah, okay. So my next question, how does stepping out for your comfort zone improve lessons?
Great one again, Falcon. I think you meant, how does typing outside your comfort zone improve your lessons? Right? Typing outside your comfort zone helps because it pushes you to think harder, use new words, and try ideas you're not used to. That's how your brain grows. For example, if you always write short and easy sentences, you don't learn much. But if you try to explain a deep topic, like GPT or comfort zones, you start improving your thinking and writing skills. Do you feel like your speaking or typing has gotten better since you started doing these lessons?
Oh, yeah, okay. So next question is, how does stepping out, what else signs that good whatever in your life?
Nice to meet you, Sajeev Inghabdur. You're asking really thoughtful questions. Love that. So I think you're asking, what are the signs that show you should do something big or important in your life? Well, sometimes signs can be feelings, like when you feel excited, nervous, or like something keeps calling you again and again. Or maybe people around you keep telling you, you're good at this or you should try that. Those are signs too. For example, if you always enjoy helping others, maybe you're meant to be a teacher or a coach. If you're curious about tech and always playing with tools like ChatGPT, maybe you're meant to build something in AI. What's something in your life that feels like a strong sign to you?
Oh, yeah, okay. So my next question is, how can stepping out the comfort zone improve relationships and how social activity relate to stay?
You're asking some deep questions, Sajeev, and I love it. So, stepping out of your comfort zone can improve relationships because it helps you connect with people in new ways. For example, if you're shy, but you try talking to someone new, you might make a new friend. Or if you join a group activity, even if you're nervous, you might find people who share your interests. Now, about social activities, they help you stay active, happy, and connected. But if you avoid them because you're scared or unsure, you might feel lonely or stuck. So, by saying yes to more social things, even if it feels scary at first, you grow more confident and build better relationships. Have you ever said yes to a social event or chat that ended up being a great experience?
Skills.
Great question again, Sajeev. Just checking. When you say RSN, do you mean Rehan School Network or something else? If you're talking about Rehan School being part of your comfort zone, then yes, it really helps with relationship skills. At Rehan School, you're always talking to new people, interviewing them, working in groups, or learning how to express yourself better. These things build strong relationship skills like listening carefully, speaking clearly, respecting others' ideas, and solving problems together. For example, when you interview someone, you learn how to ask good questions and show interest. That's a real relationship skill. Or when you help a classmate with their task, you're learning teamwork. Can you think of a time you worked with someone at Rehan School and felt proud of how you handled it?
Okay. So my next question is, can teacher help student stretch beyond comfort? Six
Got it, on
example.
React Pay. Sounds like you're mixing in tech topics too. Nice. Before we go on, Do you mean to ask how React Pay connects to comfort zone or relationship skills? Or are you starting a new question related to something else? Go ahead with your next question. I'm ready.
Oh yeah, okay. So my next question is how can journaling help in tracking your growth journey? 6 examples.
Question, Sajiv. Using ChatGPT to track your growth journey is super helpful because it acts like your personal diary, tutor, and coach, all in one. For example, if you ask ChatGPT questions every day, like you're doing now, you'll start to see how your questions get deeper and your English gets stronger. You can even say, "Hey, what did I learn this week?" And ChatGPT can help you remember. Or let's say you're trying to get better at interviews. You can practice with ChatGPT and it'll give you feedback. That's real growth. Have you noticed any changes in your speaking or thinking since you started chatting like this?
Oh yeah, okay. So my next question: how does stepping outside comfort zones can stepping out the comfort zone enhance emotional intelligence?
Wow, Sajiv, that's a really powerful question. You're thinking like a leader now. So let's fix the wording a little first. I think you meant, how does stepping outside the comfort zone help with emotional intelligence? Here's the idea. When you step out of your comfort zone, you feel nervous, excited, maybe even scared. Those feelings teach you how to understand yourself better. That's called self-awareness, which is part of emotional intelligence. Also, when you deal with new people or tough situations, you learn how to stay calm, be patient, and understand others' feelings too. That's empathy and self control, both super important for strong relationships. For example, if you do your first interview and the person speaks too fast, you'll need to listen carefully, calm, and still ask good questions. That's emotional intelligent action. Do you remember a time when something felt hard emotionally, but you handled it well? Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Oh yeah, okay. So my next question: how does can stepping off the intelligence emotional? What one challenge you who can take today to step out
You're on
of your
fire with
comfort
these
zone?
questions, Sajiv. I think you're asking, what are some other ways stepping out of your comfort zone helps emotional intelligence? Right? When you step out of your comfort zone, you face challenges. And every challenge you how to understand your feelings and manage them better. Like if you speak in front of a crowd for the first time, you might feel fear. If you keep going, you roll that fear. That builds self-confidence. Or if you try working with someone very different from you, you learn tolerance and respect, which are also part of emotional intelligence. So basically, the more you step out, the more your heart and brain learn to work together. Is there a moment where you felt nervous or uncomfortable, but now you're proud you went?
Oh yeah, okay. So my next question: what are the long-term consequences in your comfort zone for too long?
Hi again, Sajif. Another deep and smart question. You're really thinking like a future leader. So staying in your comfort zone for too long feels safe, but the long-term consequences can actually hold you back. For example, you might miss out on new skills, opportunities, or friendships because you're too used to what's easy. Over time, you might start to feel bored, stuck, or even lose confidence to try new things. And when change finally does come, like a job, a challenge, or a big life event, you might feel scared or unprepared. But when you take small steps out of your comfort zone every day, you grow stronger, smarter, and more ready for the future. Have you ever felt stuck doing the same thing for too long and then realized you needed a change?
Oh yeah, okay. So my next question is how can daily habits help in gradually expanding?
Interesting question, Sajiv. I think you might have meant something else. Can you explain what you mean by glitching and spamming? Are you talking about tech problems, or were you trying to ask about daily habits, helping with focus or productivity? No worries. Just say it again in your own words, and I'll help you out.
Yeah, okay, my friend, my ChatGPT session time is over. So next episode for the AI session. So bye bye, my friend and my fellow. Thanks for watching.